When the lights go out in the city and shines. Oh, it doesn't shine on the bay. That's right, folks. Brian Loma cut the plastic down here on Park Avenue and Lawrence outside the Denver Rescue Mission, the Lawrence Street Community Center, where hope starts with you. And hope, Stephanie London, is seeing that there are people sleeping on the sidewalk in their tents, and they're not going to jail tonight. So it's positive. What's up, y'all? We are down here, taking a walk from the office, looking at life on the streets. And I have to tell you, quite honestly, I do find that this is one of the dirtiest parts of the city. Unnecessarily so, quite honestly. But I suppose when you get too tired to give a fuck, you stop giving a fuck about a lot of things. Oh, did I mention we're out with a very special guest tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, you might recognize this lady. She has a history of walking by homeless feedings until perhaps to get into a conversation long enough. Hey guys, how you doing tonight? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Happy Fuck the Cops Day.
Happy Cops Day?
Happy Fuck the Cops Day.
Happy Fuck the Cops Day. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sweet.
Yeah. So, yeah, they like hearing that one. So you might recognize the voice you just heard a moment ago. She's being threatened with arrest on a continuous basis for putting a serving spoon in her hand, walking up on the mall and serving people. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friend and mine, Miss Bonnie.
Hi.
Hi. You were saying that you were really upset by the ambulance out here and now a police unit.
Yeah.
But you got to know this is what life is like on a daily basis on... Oh, Stephanie says hi.
Hi.
There you go. I feel like Eric right now. Stephanie says hi. Say hi. Oh, everybody.
Stephanie.
There you go. All right. Yeah, see, these... there's a lot of unhoused individuals here, which means that they're sick, right? They're not healthy. They're living on the streets.
Right.
Where life's rough. What's up, Window Liquor? Oh, observing paranoid people says hello as well. So yeah, we're observing, right? People, it's not too cold down here today. It's warmer, you said.
Than it was earlier.
Than it was earlier. But you know, what we're just kind of showing is this is our city. It's the reality that in some places, even at the shelter, there's no room at the end. Hey, Tony. Yeah, there's no room at the end. Because this is the Denver Rescue Mission. And they have the rescue mission. And then they have the far out location. It has like 300 beds, right?
Right.
And between the two of them, there's not enough room for everybody. So all these people are camped out outside on this out here.
And that's where we all can make a difference by making the right vote.
Oh,
getting the right politicians in place.
That's right. That's right. We were out working on a campaign tonight, trying to put a new mayor in office. And you know, like, no, I don't think these people should be on the street. I'll be honest. I don't think they should be here.
No one chooses it.
Nobody chooses it. Nobody wants to be on the street. If you give somebody a home and a bed, right, as a thank you, or as an I'm sorry, or as a we as a human beings think that you, another human being, have some basic rights. And if we want you to find a right spot in your brain, then you have to be able to sleep well at night first and foremost, right?
In your bed.
In your bed. In your bed. In your bed. In your
Versus
bed. Versus the streets. That's right, folks. You heard it from Bonnie. In their beds, not on the streets. Help the homeless when you can. That's right. Somebody was on my page on my page today, telling me that I shouldn't be asking other people to help feed the homeless. That I should do the work myself, and that if I asked other people to assist, it was a sin.
Really?
Yeah, you know, people come up with a lot of different kinds of ideas. And,
But doesn't it take a village to raise a child?
are you using one of my favorite lines? I've been cited
Really?
with "It Takes a Village."
Oh,
The
see?
police came up to me.
Uh-huh.
The corner bakery supporters that didn't understand because they're so secluded in their ways and their mental understandings, like you said, right? Because here's the deal, Bonnie, will you tell what you said earlier about the fact that? Well, I mean, let's just ask this question.
Sure.
There's a bus, by the way. There's a reason I turned around.
Oh, okay. What's the bus for?
I'm hoping the bus stops to take people to the homeless shelter. See how it's pulling in behind the ambulance and the squad car? Right? That tells me that it knows where it's going and it's not really expecting to move. It's used to parking on the street in that exact same spot, is my hypothesis.
I didn't even know that there was another homeless shelter.
Oh, now we're getting to the meat and potatoes.
Yeah.
What did you know?
I didn't know. I just thought it was Good Samaritan and down here.
So, before you went to pick to put a spoon in your hand
Yes.
on Sundays, you were going for walks.
I was totally going for walks.
And on those walks, you thought what about the homeless?
I
The
didn't
trash.
at all.
So you didn't see the trash? You didn't see a
I
mess?
saw the trash, but it never dawned on me who was making the trash. I didn't care. I wasn't
Because you
concerned.
come from New York.
I
You come from the
New
East
York.
Coast.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Right.
Right? The place, the
But it's
cities,
just trash.
cities are dirty like
Right.
that. They're not supposed to be that.
I know that. That's perfect world.
In a perfect world. That's right. So, Bonnie, we're going to go back to the bus because it is sitting there and it has its flashers on like I predicted that it was accustomed to being in that space. So that bus, Your News Now has this question and I'm going to answer it. Just a little jaded, hey. So here's the deal. That bus, flashing, picking up people, taking them from here to not here. Not here is about 40th and Colorado.
Okay.
There's a shelter there. It houses about 300 people.
All right.
You're not allowed to go to that shelter
Unless you're taken by a bus.
from this shelter.
I'm curious how many people are going to get on the bus.
Do you want to go back?
I'm curious if anyone is, because it looks
Yeah,
like
there's
right now no one is. No one's packing up their tents. No
Oh,
one.
you don't see the bodies standing and milling around in a line. Put your glasses on for a second.
No, I can see far away. I can't
Let me
see
see.
close up.
Oh,
Oh, the body's right here on the corner.
under the light, under the green. Can we zoom in on that? Is that what you guys are asking me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not reading what you guys are reading, asking me.
Oh, now I see
FTC at the
more
left.
people.
LOLL. Yeah, now you see the bodies.
But it looks like they were waiting in the shelter.
They were.
What about the people that are outside the shelter? Are they going to get on the bus?
No, they've set up their tents for the night. Yeah, no worries, Jaded. So, Sue, I don't know what the FTC is, but Your News Now asked a real question. That's how do we help? So in your neighborhood, in your part of the United States, there's probably somebody who hasn't had a shower for a week. A hot shower. A home-cooked meal with a plate and a fork. Metal fork. Breakable plate. When's the last time you sat down and had dinner with somebody you didn't know? I'm just asking questions. How do you want to help? Get to know a human being.
Ask questions.
Ask questions. Lots of questions. We're not going to talk about questions that we asked tonight because we don't want to let out any surprises.
No.
But it's not a surprise to me, and it is somewhat a surprise to you, it sounds like, that those people are getting on a bus
Yes.
at 10 o'clock at night, it's Mountain Standard Time, 9:45, to go
To a shelter
to a shelter.
where there's bed bugs. It's unsafe. And that's the best option they have.
Wow, that's a close-up. Best option they have. There are sanctuaries at churches for the women that I know of. Janet, no. The bus is how you get to bed. You have to come to this shelter downtown Denver to take it half an hour on the bus to the shelter where you're going to sleep tonight. Guess what?
What?
They wake up at 4 a.m.
And they have to leave on the bus again?
to come back here. Even if their job is close to the shelter, they have to get on the bus to come down here.
And even if it's like 0 degrees, they just throw them off the bus at 4 a.m. in the morning?
No, they pile them on the bus at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
To bring them down here.
And then at 5
by 5 o'clock in the morning.
And just put them out in the cold again.
Yes. They go get in a line. Some of you saw me camping out at night. Oh, they can be. America. That's right, lady. That's right, Jaded. So yeah, the bus is an overflow for the too many people that came to the shelter tonight and didn't get on at 6. Right? Fire hazard videos. Nice. So yeah, this is why we put the cameras on, really. Walking home from work to the bus stop. And we're outside Jesus Saves, where people could be saving a lot of time if they could just go to the shelter where they're going to sleep at night. Not a lot of police action. Not a lot of crazy activity. Just the reality of our world today, folks. I'm not yelling at people, telling them to fuck off or anything like that. It's just sad.
And all of us should see it because it really is impacting.
Ah, yes. Because before you stop to put a spoon in your hand
Yes.
on Sunday mornings.
I didn't think twice about it.
Oh, man, that's so close. Gosh. I'm like zoomed up. I'm like catching your nose hairs or something. What does that say? The Recklands. That's right. So that's the homeless shelter. There are people tented, camping out, like you said, like you saw. There's a bus taking people to their beds tonight. And I won't see mine for an hour. So now that the lights are changing, we'll focus back on that.
If it's really cold, do they at least offer hot cocoa or something?
No!
Oh, okay.
They come out here the next day with a garbage truck and sweep all the trash into the garbage trucks in the morning. Yeah. I know, I got video of it. It's on my way to work. It's a garbage truck and a cop car, and they're telling people to get the fuck up. Yeah, that's a deal thing out there. It's the real deal. That's how you die on the streets of Denver. Sleep out here every day. Anyway, folks, this is a short one. Just 15 minutes or less. All about Jesus Saves. So, before we go, any questions? How do you help? That was the question we didn't get to finish answering.
Okay.
Go to a place where people are struggling and help them. Tony, if they had trash cans, they'd have recycling cans. Right? No, they wouldn't, because they don't know how to recycle, because they treat people like trash. It's really an elevated thinking thing. We better cross this time. It's green light. It's an elevated thinking thing, right? Yep. If you know how to manage your waste, the excesses of your consumption, you don't have homeless issues. And you don't have fuckers like DUE 102 almost hit you in his Escalade. Fuckers. Come meet you. Where are you, 303? I'm on the downtown. I gotta get past my area restriction. Beautiful city. You know me, guys. I'm not afraid of getting run over by a vehicle. I mean, come on. The cops can't shut me down. Somebody's gonna have to. Because I'm a badass. Yeah, in the Escalade. It is a beautiful city, though.
It is.
So, Bonnie.
Yes?
Really, I turned this on because I saw the stuff, but you're like, more people need to see this.
Yes.
And that ambulance messed you up.
It did.
So, as a person who works in the profession, what do you feel about the fact that there's like 30 that go there a day? some days.
Horrible, because the healthcare system is horrible.
Oh. See, what we're doing is we're wasting money in the wrong places.
Correct.
Because $800 for an ambulance ride.
No, I think it's more actually.
Oh. It's more than $800 for an ambulance ride. Tracy. Oh, you're at your place. Well, I'm not going to your place, buddy. Tracy, I may or may not be able to do that. We'll have to dig around and see. Anyway, this is our beautiful city.
Get in the bitch.
And here's where, what's going here? Oh, I know what's going here.
The PBS building.
National Public Radio or Public Television. Yep. I'm losing track. I'm brain dead, guys. I've been at this since 5 o'clock in the morning today. It's like 10 o'clock at night. That means I've been doing this for like 17 hours. I need to go to bed. Thanks, guys. We appreciate you all for being here. And smoke one for me, Tracy. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. You know how it's going to be. As soon as I shut this camera off, I'm going to have to turn it back on. Because it's impossible to get away from. Impossible. There's another gentleman. Yeah, your news now, that's the answer I want to give you. Go to your local church. Go to your local food bank. Go to your local shelter. And see what kind of help they need. Because they always need help. They are always overwhelmed with more shit that they can put up, and they barely manage it all on a daily basis. It's just fact. So
Rally other people to help with you.
Oh, Bonnie, what'd you say?
Rally other people to come with you and help as well.
Okay. So did you guys get that? Don't do it alone. Lafayette, Indiana. Nice. Yeah, don't do it alone. Form a community. Join organizations. Partner up. Right? Because if you try to help people on your own, you get misled. You need a little experience sometimes on those things. And good evening, sir. How are you today?
Just teaching my young man.
Fantastic. You be safe tonight.
Always.
I see that. Man walks softly and carries a big stick. You got to respect him. He's walking softly and carrying a very big stick. So, yeah, guys. It's Denver. It's life. It's homelessness. Don't do it alone. Make friends. Build a community. Join other people in the action. You don't have to say fuck every other word. You can do it with a smile. You can do it with love. You can do it on faith. You can do it on a lack of faith. You just got to do it. Right?
Build your own village.
Build your village. And don't eat the grapes if there's blood on the grapes. Yes, trichromarist. Trichromes. Oh, I get it. Hey, Bonnie, they said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, we got followers. We got regulars. So, yeah, guys. Don't do it alone, but do it. What I mean by when I said there's blood on the grapes. Oh, there's a quote. There's blood on the grapes. Don't eat them. You should look it up. It's a big deal of what the revolution's all about. Have a good night, guys.